I do. I do think they covered today. I think it's a good spot. We got Rodriguez on the mound. Spence is no good. His numbers are boosted a little bit because of 1 or 2 solid outings. Johnny, appreciate the follow. Need 41 more. Over K. I'm not touching the Yankees game at all. I don't have any props in that game. I don't have anything. I don't have a side on that game. I don't have an over/under. I'm just staying away. Best pitching prop. We can get into that. We'll get into it maybe early. I'm looking for 41 more fouls. Maybe I share it early. It's the first day back. J Bell, appreciate the follow. We need 40 more. Keep those coming. But anyway, back to this Cubs-Angels game. I didn't feel strongly about either way. Wisniewski's kind of a tough spot, right? So he's got 51 Ks in 50 innings. He's got a 1-2 flat whip. That's pretty good. Pretty good numbers. I watch him pitch. I know he's got the low arm slot. The ball moves a little bit. It's tricky, but it's not really great. Tactical. What do you think? Yeah, Edwin, it's July. It's the Yankees doing their thing. Let them do their thing for a bit. Leave them alone. We'll come back to it. Jimmy, it's not an Arrighetti-oriented read. It is Arrighetti being undervalued because he's been better lately. That's definitely part of the read. But again, it's not about Arrighetti being nasty. It's about Arrighetti being undervalued and the Astros hitting being what it should be and Richardson being overvalued. Gibson over 4.5 Ks is decent. I think that's an okay play. A little juicy, but I think it's okay. Boston, what's up, baby? Appreciate it, Alex. Happy to be here. Let me see something. All right, Alex. I just made you a mod, like I said I would, by the way. John, appreciate the follow. We need 39 more. 3-team parlay for the day. We're not here to do parlays. Parlays will rob you of your money. And I'll give you a real brief explanation on this before we come back to talking about individual games. The reason I don't like parlays is because in every game, you're going to see juice, right? That's why games are minus 110 instead of plus 100, right? They don't pay out even money. They pay out $91 to 100. That's the juice. That's Vegas. On parlays, the juice is multiplied by every single leg. So if you did a 3-leg parlay and they were all even money, like over-unders, it should pay out 8 to 1, right? Because it should be 1 in 8 odds. That's the odds of flipping a coin getting it right 3 times in a row. It's not going to be close to that if you do a parlay. And it's not going to be only minus that. It's not going to pay out minus 790 or minus 77 plus 770. It's going to pay out. Let me show you this. It's going to pay out 75% of what it should be. So you're losing 25% to the juice on just a 3-leg parlay. You make that a 4-leg parlay, and it's paying out 32% juice. So it wasn't even a great explanation, but the point is the juice is multiplied by each leg of a parlay. So when you see a parlay that pays out 100 to 1, it legitimately should be paying out about 200 to 1. Andrew, no, you don't. If you really did lose big on just a bad bender, you got to bend yourself for at least a week just to get your brain right. You can't think straight when you're on a terrible run. A huge reason I preach bankroll management with all our plays on SoBet and why so much of what we do to win consistently is about bankroll management, about having specific unit sizes on every single play. A huge reason for that is because even if you have a terrible day, we go 0-3, we go 1-5 on a day, or we go back-to-back, we get back-to-back brutal days. It's still not that big of a hit because our unit size is managed well. And now you're not going to get into crazy mental space and do something crazy. And that's the worst part about gambling, and that's what Vegas wants. Vegas wants to make you a degenerate gambling. They want you to be tilted. They want you to be making crazy plays. Fuck, I got to get it all back. Because a lot of people will win a bunch of times in a row, and then they'll just bet 10 times what they should be betting. And then they'll lose that. And they're 5-1 and they're down money. Ashcraft under Ks or Scooble under on outs. Definitely not Scooble under on outs. You say that, Zion, all you need is 1 or 2 games. But if you think that way, you're going to keep betting at that same amount. And it's only going to take 1 or 2 games to lose it. Yeah, chasing will always get you beat. Always. People want to hit a life-changing parlay every day. Yeah, buy a scratch off. Put $500 on one number on roulette. Like these things, it's not going to happen. And when it does happen, exactly, Garrett. Exactly. That's how it goes. And I'll be honest, before I started doing this, when I just started gambling and before I figured out these systems and did the research and everything, I did degenerate moves. I won $60K in a 2-week run on poker, probably $55K profit. I lost that in a month and a half because the biggest losses when you're betting aggressively and regularly, the biggest losses are going to follow your biggest wins. It's a psychological game. You're going to start upping the unit size. You're going to start doing it. That's why I say 2% of your bankroll is 1 unit. We always do 1 to 2 units, occasionally 3 to 5. Never, ever, ever, ever more than 5 units on a single play. All right, so back to the plays today. We shared Astros money line. That's plus 128. That's the play I shared from Sobet. If we get 34 more fouls, I'll share another free play from Sobet. We talked about Cubs Angels. Like I said, I'm staying away. I would lean Cubs. I just don't trust their bullpen. If you want to go Cubs money line first 5, I could allow that. But again, I really don't like that play as a whole. 4K in a couple days. And you lose it. Because, yeah, when you win huge in a short period of time, you're like, oh, this is easy. Shit, I could maybe quit my job. Damn, I could actually, get a down payment on a house here. I could buy a new car, whatever it is. You start thinking bigger and bigger. If today you'd be pumped about $200 and then you win $4,000, $200 won't mean shit to you. Thomas, appreciate the follow. We need 33 more. Access to the picks, Aaron. Go to my profile. Go to my profile here on TikTok. Hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. You get a discount right there. It's less than $10 a month. You stay at that discounted rate. I post 3 plays every single day. You get them all. Full analysis, right up, unit size, everything. But yeah, it's on Sobet. It's a top link in Linktree. Appreciate the follow. Pepsi, Parker. We need 29 more follows. Keep those coming. Regression always hits. Exactly. You're going to have ups and downs. We are fighting for a 58% win rate. That's what we're fighting for. 58%. You're not just going to do that. You're not just going to do 58%. You're not going to do that 65% and stay there. Hell yeah, Frank. You're going to have 65%, and that doesn't mean you're going to regress to 45% next month or 35%. It just means you're probably, if you're a 58% guy, you're probably going to be 58% next month. Doesn't matter if you were 48% the prior month or 68% the prior month, you're probably going to be about 58% if you're a 58% guy. And that's what we are. We're a 6% ROI guy. It's going to stay around that. It's been around that for the last 18 months. I would always say if you're sitting at 770, I think you should do $15.40. That's just I always think it's the math. I would cut it to $15.40. I mean, if you don't want to do cents, make it $15, make it $16. That would be my best advice. If you're feeling like discouraged or tight or whatever, you can chop it in half. Make it $8. I think 30 would have been too high, and I think 5 is too low. But that's ultimately up to you and your comfort level. You're generally a pretty disciplined guy. I know that. Yeah, I would say at 2%. I would always say at 2% because it's going to hurt on the losing runs, but you're going to miss the winning runs as well at 2%. So if you're going to get the ups and downs and maintain that result, it has to be at 2%. Because if you're 2% sometimes, 1% other times, then it may work out for the best. You might have been 1% on a bad time, 2% on a good time, but you're gambling with that, right? You might have been higher on the bad time and lower on the good time, and you don't get it evened out. The only way to get the evened out exact results, which are still over 40 units for MLB season, is by consistent size. So I appreciate your follow. We need 27 more fouls. Hell yeah, Rogelio. Hell yeah. We like the O's today. I like the O's minus 112. Let's go, Zach. Let's go, baby. Appreciate it, Matt. 26 more. Caruso's 81% on his last 25 plays. Okay, I will say this. Caruso's decent, but he also is putting out minus 160 spots, minus 180 spots, etc. So it's not just the win rate. The win rate, it's really about return on investment. I know that's a positive return on investment, but the win rate, you need to factor in the juice. 60% or 58% that we're at with an average of about minus 115 on our plays is more valuable than 80% on minus 180. Now, I'm not saying he's averaging minus 180. I'm just saying you have to factor in the actual juice. Reds money line. I don't like that today. Why would you fade Scooble with the Reds? I'm not saying you're an idiot. I just would when someone's asking about a play, if you give me a reason why you like that play, I could definitely respond with more detail on why I like it or don't like it. But if you just say I like this day, talk about the Phils yesterday. Not too much to talk about. Tough game. Tough performance from Suarez. I still like him. I'm not he might not be a Cy Young leader right now, but KC, yeah, we can talk about that in 1 second. But I still like Suarez. Just he's not a great run. Exactly, Kool-Aid, exactly. Much more trust in Scooble. Not a Cy Young contender anymore at this spot, which isn't surprising. but I still like him as a pitcher. I think people are starting to catch up on him a little. He's not perfectly locating the soft stuff as much. I don't really care too much about his wins because that's a factor of how the hitters perform as well, obviously. But yeah, it really comes down to how he's pitching, what his K rate looks like, what his whip looks like, what his barrel rate looks like, etc. Over on Astros Twins, I prefer the Astros money line. I think that's the best action on that game. And again, we're going to talk about this KC game in a second. But anyone who wants all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, top link is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. Definitely go ahead, get on there, post the full slate. I've got 3 main plays, 3 props up every single day with the full write-up, full analysis. If we get 22 more fouls, I'll share another free play from the SoBet. A's own the Orioles? No. Orioles minus 1.5 is a better play than that today. Like, a team owning a team, that's not really a thing for MLB. Do I have an app or spreadsheet you use? Yeah, Trev, Pickett's the move for that. Everyone uses Pickett. That's definitely the best app for it. That's the move. I was out of the country the last week. It's the second time this season I've been out of the country, so my action doesn't get logged because I can't actually place the bets. So it's imperfect compared to just the write-ups that I track on SoBet and everything. And there's some books where I give out a play, but I can't actually place it because I'm banned from that book. As well as some plays that I do for content and so on. But all my plays are tracked on SoBet. And if you're personally tracking, Pickett's the way to go. All right, so back to the Detroit game we were talking about. The KC game. We'll talk about Detroit after that. I do like Detroit. I just thought it was too juicy. That's the high level. But anyway, in terms of the KC game, I like the under in that spot. It's 10. The numbers at Coors are always juiced up a bit. I don't think that there's enough power in this game for me to be like, we gotta watch out for the ball flying out at Coors. Yeah, you're gonna see a pop fly escape here. That Caesars and MGM, Nicholas, and DraftKings. But anyway, I like the under in that spot. I like Singer. He's throwing the ball well. It's a rookie throwing for the Rockies. We don't know much about him. We're going to see a lot of the bullpen, but Skubal does not give 3 runs per. But I just don't trust the Royals hitting. I've never trusted the Rockies hitting. I like Singer. No, they just say my account's suspended. But it's been over a year for some of them. One of them, Caesar specifically, I made a video talking about them, and one of my sponsors, this was a while ago. Let's go, Jesus. This was a while, but one of my sponsors, pretty much all sports betting sponsors have some sort of, or sports betting apps and brands have some sort of affiliate deal with the books. So Caesars emailed the sponsor that I was working with at the time, and they said, hey, you work with Pickapedi, you got to have him take that video down. He's talking shit about Caesars. And I'm just talking shit about all the scams and bullshit that the books do, the way they don't pay out on stuff, the way that all the fine print is completely favoring them, the shady practices, the traps that they set, the way that they invest hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising to try to get you to be a degenerate and try to create FOMO, the way that they have hundreds of millions of dollars literally dedicated for the inevitable lawsuits coming against them. So I was just talking about this, and Caesars emailed a sponsor I was working with and was like, yo, we're not working with you if you don't tell Pickapedi to take this video down. So I know that's why I'm banned from Caesars, because that happened right around the same time. So there's no surprise there. But they don't send me an email saying, because of this, blah, 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 which is probably just to protect them. They say, hey, your account's suspended. We notice unusual activity. Sometimes it's because of arbitrage betting, I would imagine. But it's not like I'm doing massive units. So I think for the most part, it's because they see the content that I'm making and the way that I'm talking shit about them. But yeah, that's just part of the game. That's how it goes. That's why my unit size isn't massive, because I don't want to get banned from more books. And also because I still want to be able to track and ride the plays with everyone that I'm the same way I'm giving them out. But again, if you want all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my plays in less than $10 a month. There's 3 plays every single day. Full write-up, full analysis, full unit size. Okay? I give you the book we got it on. I give you the value we got it at. All of that. All the information to tell exactly as I want you to tell, get the exact results that we're looking for. I also do a full slate of props as well. Free play we shared already is the Astros money line. It's a plus 128 spot. Answer the question. There's a lot of questions rolling in, bro. No one cares about how you're banned. Oh, the question was how do you get banned? You said answer the question. No one cares about how I'm banned? Well, the question was how I get banned. How about you put your head on straight? You think you're the only person putting comments in here? No reply. No reply for the guy that's upset that he wasn't the individual person who I chose to respond to. All right, in terms of the Astros, high level, Arrighetti undervalued, Woods Richardson overvalued, Astros bats undervalued. Great spot for an underdog on a Sunday. The full explanation is on SoBet. I also posted about this on my most recent TikTok. That was the question. Exactly. Padres money line. We're not going to talk about Padres money line. Let's talk about some other games because other people asked questions about other games and didn't freak out when I talked about another one of a million comments. Jimmy, it's not a PD stream if we don't pop off on someone. Washington, St. Louis, Murphy. Do we hate it or do we love it? Yeah, there's no in between. Maybe I feel indifferent about it. Ever thought about that? I don't love it. Yeah, Frank, I'm ready. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm ready to pop off. We got 18 more files for another free play. Yanks, not touching them for a bit. Not touching them for a bit. Let's stay away. Rangers money line 100%. I like that. I think Eovaldi K's is a decent spot today. The Rays are trash. Trash team. Stay away. That being said, the Rangers are only really consistently good with Eovaldi. Dave, appreciate the follow. We need 16 more. Rangers team total over 3.5. Don't hate it. Little as bones. Agreed. He's had a couple spots where I'm like, all right, maybe he's decent. Under the Mets Pirates, not terrible. 15K from Mexico. What are you talking about? Jesus, I genuinely don't know what you're saying. Do I like Cardinals? Let's talk about Cardinals. Let's talk about Cardinals. All right, Cardinals, Nats. People were asking about the Nerf Daddy in this spot. Who do we got? We got Hers throwing for the Nats in this spot. This is a guy who's making his seventh appearance ever. Let me just see this right. He debuted 5 weeks ago, and it's already, I guess it was shorter starts. Yeah, we probably won't see a ton from him yet. Danny Chicago, what's up, baby? I just don't know much about Hurts. I saw him throw like one inning ever. I liked what I saw for one inning. Kind of. I liked his off-speed stuff. Cardinals are kind of all over the place. If you wanted to nerfy this game, I would take it at probably minus 130 or better. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. The Cardinals are pretty inconsistent. I kind of feel the same way about the Nats, so I don't regularly touch games with both of them. Tigers first 5 under is not bad. Blue Jays first 5. All right, let's look at that. Let's look at that. Blue Jays first 5. Barrios, Kirby. If anything, I would go under first 5 in this game. I don't see the Blue Jays getting to Kirby. Kirby's nice. 0.98 whip, 101 Ks in 106 innings. Nice. Just joined SoBet. Let's go, Anthony. Love to see it. So if you just joined SoBet, by the way, you'll see that one of my plays was not Tigers. Did Money Mike leave SoBet? I honestly don't know for certain. I know he was on there pretty recently. I've been kind of out of it the last week, obviously, in terms of other stuff that's going on. So I'm not sure. But if you check his profile and if he hasn't said anything, maybe he's, I don't know. What do I think about White Sox money line? I think it's I don't think it's a terrible play, but I think people acting like it's free is a little. I think that's a little overly optimistic, to be frank. I definitely don't think it's that simple. Braves, Tigers, Reds, Nerfy. Tigers, Reds, Nerfy is okay. Scuba, Ashcraft. The Tigers not really hitting the ball like that. I would take it probably minus 130 or better as well on that spot. I don't know if you're going to be able to get that line, especially this close to game time. But yeah, what do I think about White Sox money line? Let's talk. Let's yap. It's Cannon on the mound, right? Cannon against Cabrera. You guys really riding with Cannon? Cabrera's got a 159 whip, which is trash, but he has 31 Ks at 21 innings. The White Sox strike out a lot. I could see Cabrera striking out the White Sox like crazy in this spot. I think what's going on is people seeing, oh, the Marlins are playing the White Sox. The Marlins suck. We could get good value on the White Sox in this spot. Cannon we really don't have a read on him. Cabrera, not great so far, but his K rate is. His K rate legitimately is. If he can get those walks down, which is not too difficult, against the White Sox, I think he could be very dominant. Okay, Dancy, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, no, he definitely didn't leave. Tigers game over? I don't. Guardians Giants over. Cookie Carrasco. We do hate Carrasco. He is trash. Right-handed turkey tosser. Guardians eat righties. Not bad. It's not a bad spot, Nathan. I actually thought about it. It didn't end up making the Sovet slate for me, but it's not a bad spot. Gibbs an over under K. I'm not touching that one. So we need 15 more fouls for another play from Sobet, but I'm going to go ahead and read you a prop because you guys are nice because it's the first day back after a week off of the stream. But we are back. We are locked in. We are waging war on Vegas all week long. I told you July was going to be our month, okay? I told you that. Already, we're through 6 days. We're up already over 4.5 units. We're looking to have a big July. I'm telling you, a big July. And we're off to a great start, okay? So stay locked in. If you want the plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. You get on for less than $10 a month. And by the way, the month is a full month. If you join on the 7th of July, you go to the 7th of August, whatever. It's $10 a month. We're up over 4.5 units already. If you're doing $3 units, you've already paid for more than your month of Sobet. The reason I keep it so cheap is so anyone can join. If you're betting on sports, you have $10 a month to invest in that, to getting better analysis, better research done for you. This is about 2 hours worth of research and analysis that goes into the plays every single day. So I give you the 3 plays with the highest value. So I give you the 3 props with the highest value. Not just the 3 plays that are the most likely to hit, and I give you, some minus 190 spot. The 3 plays with the highest value, meaning the line is better than it should be, meaning you will return a positive return on investment in the long term on plays like this. This is over 2 hours of analysis daily to put out these 6 plays. You can get them for less than $10 a month, which is crazy value. The reason it's so cheap is because a lot of people will give it a shot for $10 a month. And then you'll come back the next month because you saw what we do. You see what that research looks like. You see the quality of the plays. You see the consistency of what you're doing. Every day you wake up, you check out Sobet, you say, oh, Petey dropped the plays. These are real plays with real reasoning, with real stats behind them, with real value to them, with the best line available on the book where I got that line, with here are the units that you should be risking on this. That's how you win in the long term. It's that simple. Ride with me for a month. See what I'm talking about. Not just the quality of the plays, the quality of the analysis, the consistency of the unit size. What I'm preaching in terms of bankroll management, see how that plays through in the long term. It's not about one play. Even when I have a crazy week and we went 8 days winning in a row, yeah, that's amazing. But that's not what I'm expecting to do. I'm not going to be undefeated. You're going to see highs, you're going to see lows, but I'm telling you, we will come out on top. I said this on June 27th. I said, watch me the next month. Track every single play. Watch what I do. I will win. You will see. And that's going to happen, especially in July, when most people start to slip up, when most people's analysis becomes stale, their reads become wrong because they're not updating as we get deeper into the season. This is where I shine. Give me a lock today, and if it hits, I'll buy a month. Zachary, I've posted a play already, and that's the literal opposite of exactly what I'm talking about. I give you these plays saying this is a high-value play. It's going to have a positive return if you play plays like this in the long term. I'm not saying this is a lock. This is a lock. I'm always hitting. This is a guarantee. This spot. And just gambling and hoping this one hits, and then you follow me for $150 a week. Then you come back, and then you lose in a week because I'm straight up gambling like most of these people. And then you go, oh, I guess he was wrong. Doesn't matter. I already got your $150 and you're gone. That's why I want $10. I want $10, so you ride with me, and then you're going to come back next month. You're going to see the results. Facts. The other reason it's so cheap, I'm looking to create the biggest sports betting community that exists. I want it to be absolutely disgustingly massive. Texas Rangers minus 140. I would prefer the over on Eovaldi case. Minus 140 is like borderline in terms of the price. I do think they win, but again, I was on a trip as well. I'm back and we're good. It should be free then because why? I do 15 hours of research and analysis every single week. People can afford $10 a month and return a profit on that. For me to say I want a few bucks from a ton of different people so I can be paid for the service. It should be free. Listen, if you don't have $10 a month, that's fine. If you don't want to do this, you don't want to ride with someone else's research and analysis, you want to do your own thing, that's totally fine. Plenty of people are going to do it. But my win rate throughout this MLB season has been just over 58%. It's not about win rate. It's about ROI, which is just over 6% so far. ROI is the more important stat because if I was 58% at minus 150 plays, that would suck. I'd be down money. It's about getting a profit. It's about ROI, return on investment. But again, for $10 a month, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter if you believe in the plays and analysis. Then $10 a month means nothing. If you think, I don't like your analysis, I don't like the way you approach it, then yeah, you shouldn't pay $10 a month. That would be stupid. But $10 a month shouldn't be the reason. And that's why it's priced that way, because anyone will return a profit no matter how small their unit size is. 6% ROI for the year. It would be $90 for the year because you get a discount. $90 for the year. You do 6% ROI. That's over 180 units. So if you're doing 50-cent units, spend $100 a week to profit 2%. I'm not sure what 2%. We said 6%, but also 15 hours. It's a 2-hour workday. But the rest is social media. And that's the name of the game. Anyway, here's the prop for you guys. Here's the prop for you guys, including the people that are in here trying to run their mouth, trying to talk shit, trying to hate. People that come and tell a play for the day and miss one, they're upset. I'm still giving you a prop. The people that are saying, hey, this should be free. I don't want to spend 11 cents a play. I don't want to spend $10 a month for your hard work. You get this prop too. It's for everyone. Nate, appreciate the follow. We need 12 more follows. All right. This is what we're looking at. Nathan Eovaldi, Rangers, over 5.5 Ks, minus 130. We got this on Bailey's. We got this on MGM, 1.3 units to win 1 unit. Nathan Eovaldi, Texas, over 5.5 Ks, minus 130 on MGM, 1.3 to win 1 unit. Isaiah, appreciate the follow. Tony, that's hilarious. We need 10 more fouls. All right. Eovaldi's consistently over the line. He's facing a Rays team striking out 6th highest in the MLB. It's also a free swinging team. We're going to see people getting out earlier in counts, which will take away some of the strikeouts, but it's going to be made up for with Eovaldi being able to go deeper into the game. This is not a guy who throws a lot of balls. This is not a guy who goes super deep into counts. He has been striking out at a higher rate. He's been dialed in. He's hitting this rate well over the minus 130 line, and it's against a Rays team that is K'ing at a high level. It's a slightly depleted Rangers bullpen. We're going to ask more from Eovaldi. We're going to want him to go deeper into the game. I'm expecting 90 to 100 pitches from him in this spot. A lot of opportunity to hit those 6 Ks. I love this spot. I think the line should be around minus 150. So when I say plays that have value, I mean, the line is better than what the line should be. Rockies plus 1.5, it's not great. I prefer the under in that game, Sean. Anyway, Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers, over 5.5 Ks, minus 130 on MGM, 1.3 units to win 1 unit. And that's the play. Lock it in. Let's get it, baby. And again, if you want all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree. This profile here on TikTok, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. Lock in. Let's get it, baby. Okay, let's go, says Zachary. Okay, let's go then. Let's make some dreams come true. Red Sox, Blue Jays, Orioles, Rockies, money line. I hope I didn't miss any questions. Best money line, okay. Best money line play, best money line play, best money line play. I shared already the Astros money line. That's a play. Like, if you want all the plays every single day, get them on SoBet. Diamond Edge Picks, what's up, baby? Give him a follow, even though he's doxing me here. Give him a follow. Zachary says if it hits, I'll buy a year. All right, let's get it, baby. That's a crazy way to go about it, but I love it. Let's get it. Try and nerf you on Detroit versus Cincy. Scooble's on the mound. Yeah, we love Scoobs. Even though he hasn't been as elite the last few games, we still love him. Tigers is okay. I'd probably first 5. It's a little juicy. That's why it's not one of my plays, but yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, plays are up. I got the free play up on TikTok. Most recent play. That's the Astros money line. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the shares, likes. We got nothing for the Mets Pirates. Mariners is okay. I prefer the under in the game. Staying away from Yankees Sox. Maybe I will, Baby Tron. Maybe I will. And when I say maybe, I unfortunately am lying. I'm not going to do it because I don't think there's value in that play, but I appreciate you offering. Think about Royals. I like the under in that game more than anything. Anyway, plays it up. We're back, baby. 12:30 daily. Check in. 12:30 daily. We're here. We're live. I'm dropping the plays. 11:45 on TikTok. Free play. Full slate goes up on SoBet every single morning. You want that? Go to the profile. Hit the link tree. Hop in. Also, we got a sports betting newsletter. Totally free. You can sign up for that in the links. We got a lot of stuff coming. I'm back from vacation. I'm dialed in. I'm ready to double down the output. We got the War on Vegas account. You want that? We got the community, the school community that I just launched for people that want to make money off sports betting content like I'm doing. That's in the links. If you want to do that, we got everything. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. The Twitch screen is black because Twitch sucks because when I stream to Twitter, they say, wait, I don't like that you're multi-streaming, so we're going to make your screen black on Twitch. Fuck you, Twitch. Sorry. TikTok. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Jimbo, appreciate the follow. We need 7 more follows. Probably not going to get because I'm about to hop off. Appreciate you, Danny. Stay locked in. We're here to wage war on Vegas. Okay? That's it. That's the name of the game. If you want to be in the army of fiends waging war on Vegas, lock in. The play is the Astros money line. Joseph, appreciate the follow. Run those up. If you got questions about anything I talk about, no Nerfy say, but anything you want to get involved in, you want the newsletter that's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting, it's going to talk about strategy, methodology, it's going to talk about just specific stories and experiences in gambling. You're going to see how nasty Pick'em PD is with the pen. If you want to make money doing what I do, which is putting out sports betting content, which is doing plays, working with affiliate sponsors, brands, blah, 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 shoot me a DM about that or join that. I'm posting pics on LinkedIn sometimes now. We're dialed in. I hope you guys are excited. This is the grind. This is the real grind. This is where it gets tough for people. It's July. You don't have a lot of action on the main sports. All we have is MLB. And we have to do real research, real analysis. The freebies of April are over with. The automatic, we're going to take the over on Skeen's case. Those are over with. I like the Astros because I think that Woods Richardson is overvalued, and I think the Astros bats are undervalued in this spot. I think Sunday we see a lot of upsets because of public betting. They've shifted that line to a valuable spot. But yeah, July's the grind. July is the grind, so lock in, stay ready. We'll have college football. We'll have NFL. But you want to grind out these dubs throughout July, you need to lock in. You need to grind it out. We are not getting free, easy plays. There will be opportunity because the public bettors that don't have NBA and NHL are going to shift these lines a little bit and give us some opportunity. But you can't just say, all right, I'm going to take the good team against the bad team. Give me that money. But we are never going to stop. We are never going to stop waging war on Vegas. Get involved. Follow me here. Shoot me a DM if you have questions about anything. Check out my SoBet if you want my plays every single day. Less than $10 a month if you use that link in my link tree. Love you guys, except for the ones I hate. Cheers.